Oh, we've come to get it. Come to get it off Rick. We've been working on the. Remember the cable had gone. Watch. See. Safer, better. Yeah. So it's had new cables. It's had an air filter. There's the old cables. What did you say? There was a bit of a kink on it. Bit of a.
Yes.
And of course, it hadn't been oiled or looked at for 12 years. 12 years.
No, I presume it would be the original.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it's a bit.
There's a tight bit on it. But now it's all good. It's better.
So it done the job. It just didn't snap back, did it?
And that's got to be, yeah, that's the filter. Did it look the same or was it different?
Identical, genuine.
Honda. But that, see, it was ready for doing, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's one of these jobs. Filters are right to get to. So at least now we know we've had it in parts.
It's done.
It's done. That's that out of the way. And the cables have been replaced. Oh, and the lights. Hold on, we've got the indicators. Where did you put them in the end?
So the ones the shape before this.
Yeah.
It's a slightly different fairing.
So Gem 1, yeah.
I've hidden it.
Oh, you've
put it
hidden
on
it.
the grill.
Okay.
Because it was. Imagine the light's flat. That's curved, so you can't really bond it that well.
Yeah.
On there, so there'd be a bit of flex. It'd come off. And obviously, because it's linked to your indicators, if it come off and it's trip the fuse for the indicators,
It's not my way of doing things. It's Rick's way of doing things, which is way better than anything I would have done or did. I am in Rick's hands. Let's put that, and of course, it's going to add to the light parade lights, isn't it?
Yeah. It's not really for the indicators, is it?
There we are. Look. So if you're travelling, you can now, you've got that warning, especially in the dark. You've got that warning now, haven't you? So, because Rick did all the electrics before, see how it lights up there and there. And now we've got it on the side here, which is, yeah, brilliant. Brilliant, Rick. Yeah, because that's for a Gen 1, innit?
Yeah, there's a difference.
That difference, yeah. No, it's perfect.
So it'll be 2001 to 2010, whereas this is a 12 plate.
Yeah. 12 to 17, is it? And then they changed them at 17.
Yeah.
And the man that told me didn't say that, though. The man that told me, yeah, it'll fit.
No, just take your word, don't they?
The man that told me says, don't worry, Rick will do a good job of it. Don't worry, Rick will make it fit. That's what the man who sold it to me said.
Thank you.
Asked me yesterday about the jack. His mate was going to buy one. Do you like it on the jack?
Yeah.
It's a better height. You're not bending over.
It's ideal on that, isn't it? I mean, it's not fixed to it.
Yeah.
I suppose there would be a way of making it come off, but it does take a bit of.
Takes the strain of leaning over.
Yeah, definitely.
So Rick always likes the thing. Let's say you're going to hold that whilst we let it down. It's easy to let down. Oh, you've got to remember though. Yeah, put the side stand down for when it lands.
Side stand down.
Yeah. Good. Send it down. The bees were, what did you say, 450 quid now, aren't they?
Yeah.
What do you call that? 400 quid. Okay. There we are. Lovely. Done, sorted. Keep the cable, because we can make a Reggie device on the door now. Now we've got a spare cable. So Rick, if you want to bring your man round to have a look at this sort of the square lift, or the big blue. It's back now because we've had the bike back. So here is Rick. He's done all my lights. He did the lights on the last one. He did the lights on the Rocket. He used to do the lights on the vans, you know. You've seen all the lights on the vans, the Sprinters and all that. Does an excellent job. Let me tell you a little bit of a story. As you know, the other one got shunted from behind, and the story came back that the assessor bloke, you know, the insurance man, he sees these Goldwings and he sees the mess that people do on the wiring and things, and the assessor bloke said it was the best wiring job that he'd ever seen. And if anybody's seen lots of wiring jobs on lots of bikes to be able to fail an insurance claim, he would have found it, wouldn't he? So he does an excellent job on wiring, and he obviously put the front and rear cameras. You saw me using them, front and rear dash cams. He's fitted those. How the hell has he managed to get a cable over to the back camera without ripping out the roof and dangling cable? You know, he's really excellent at what he does. Yeah, so if you're nearabouts or within striking distance, you know, or travel, give him a ring, and he'll certainly look after you. Yeah. Since we did this last time, we've the slope has increased slightly. Yeah. So just watch how easily the wing. You haven't had. You want a bit of wing action, don't you? Watch this. Hold on. Light dark, let's see what that looks like. Let's give it a full light check. Make sure everything's working. See how the new indicators are doing. Yeah. So let's do that now then, because it's not dark, the light's on its way out, and it's going to be raining shortly, so we're just going to give it a quick look over and a light check each individual button, see what it does. So let's start with this. You want more Goldwing contents, I know, look, that is way better, more controllable, and shuts off, and she breathes. You can sort of feel that she's breathing better. So before we choke ourselves, shut the door, let's switch everything off and do a review of all the, well, let's do the indicator. There's a throttle we've just had done. We've had a new air filter put in it, and you can see how, remember, all this was apart on the pictures. You have a look, all of this had to come off. This is a false tank, this is all plastic. All the plastic had to come off it. See, where we were looking at was somewhere down here, and a quite big air filter, wasn't there? Yeah. So let's, for now, switch all the switches off, and let's check it out. Oh, this is how she runs ordinarily. These are the Honda lights that run on. We've put these two bottom lights on. I like the triangle of life. So we've just had the indicators fitted, haven't we? So let's put the hazards on, and there we are. See that? If you're alongside us, if you've for some reason missed this indicator here, you're going to see us on the side, aren't you? So that's the indicator. That's a standard indicator. And you remember we had these fitted, these lights that change. So in the front, we look like that. So we've got plenty of, and from the side you can see us which way we're going. So I'm really pleased with them. Yeah, really pleased with them. So hazards off. Let's do this first one here. I'm not really sure what these all do. Here we are. We've got the ring of fire, haven't we? Second button in, ring of fire. So we've got the front lit up. That's called the ring of fire. Whoops, yeah. Second one in. Let's try the third one in now then. Third one is the coloured lights. Yeah. The flag parade lights. It's still not quite dark enough for them to show up, but we've got them. You see, they change colours there. Yeah. So changing colours here, and down the bottom there, and then around the back. We've got them around the back, look, and we've got them under the back, behind the back as well. So they're the those lights. So that's that switch. So this switch is yeah, do you remember, we can have them on solid like this either side, or if you flip them again, click them again, these are what are they called, side shooting lights. Yeah, these are these side shooting lights. We've got them. Let's now move to this one. This is the side shooters can go just on. So remember the flashing was to one side. You can have just lights here should you choose to. If you want to light yourself up. Yeah. And then this one is the main. I run these as daylights. See these ones down here? Run these as main lights. So generally in the day, that's how I run. If I'm beginning to shift, I'll put these on. Yeah. Then we've got the actual bike lights, which are these under here. Do you see the center? Can you see the center of them lighting up? Yeah, so that's the center of those. And of course, if you've got your hazards on, you more see the middle now, don't you? I don't know if you can see that. It keeps the light on and makes the indicator. It's sort of better with them off. That hasn't worked as well as we thought, but you know, you get that choice, don't you? And then obviously, let's take them off. Take the center of those off. And then we're back to the indicators all around. So I think we're done with the light. Oh, we've got our pass light here. Yeah, no, that's the, see that? So that's our passing light. You press that for pass, and these lights are only on full beam and dip. That's what that does. So we're not doing a full thing, but the thing about these are, let me see, let's put everything. We'll have to fire it up because I don't want to kill the battery. So let's where were we? Can you hear it? That's in neutral. See the R light? Reverse, right? Listen to the reverse come out. Hear it? Let's crank her up. Let's put everything on and let's see what she looks like with everything on. It's well lit up. You like that? They're on dips. Hold on. Let's. Yeah. They're now on full beam. So the others have lit up here now. So that's with everything on the go. Yeah. And shall we put the brake on? Hold on. Let's get ourselves a little pot. We'll put the brake on. Are we going to keep it on? We need a bigger pot. Hold on. Let's get a bigger pot. There we are. Right. Let's yeah. So that's what it looks like with the brakes on from behind. Oh, now that's odd. Why aren't they lit up? Oh, that'll be something worth investigating. Hold on. Brake's not on sharp enough. Hold on. Let's do it. Ah, yeah. Can you see? Hold on. We need a piece of string, don't we? Arriving at the scene. Ah. Bit of bungee? No. What have we got? Oh, here. The rake will do. It's a bit primitive, I know. But let's go around here. Let's put the brake on. Put the brake on over there. Put it over here. Yeah. You see how the back is already well lit up. So you hit the brakes. And these are the brake lights. Because we changed them, didn't we? They were sort of the chrome surround ones. So yeah, that is the single most worst job, they say, you know, the internet says, is the single most worst job you can do is change the throttle cables. Hold on, let's look at the throttle cables. Let's turn that off in case we gas ourselves. Oh yeah, I was going to show you, wasn't I? Look at this. Oh no, it's binned. Yeah, the old air filter's bin, but it was quite big, wasn't it? And we've gained ourselves some cable, inner and outer cable. We've got plenty of these little greaseless nipples. We can make something out of these now. I'm thinking, because you know, we've been on holiday, the kitty is now empty, so we're going to have to think of jobs that ain't going to cost us any money. Like, we've got the wood, we might finish the shelves along here, make another set of shelves, we might work on the secret door, you know, all those sort of things. Whilst the kitty recovers a bit, we'll have to control the spending. Well, we'll have to attempt to control the spending anyway. So, yeah. We've got plenty of projects to get on with that we've already got the stuff for. That's the good thing. As you're going along, you've got jobs that you want to do, you want to get on with. So we'll do a couple of jobs that we've already got the stuff waiting for content anyway. So anyway, and we will go out on the Goldwing now. I feel safer. It's smoother to control. Maneuvering. It's a big old bird to be maneuvering this. So now the throttle is smoother, better control, new air filter, so we've got a bit more go in it, breathing a bit better, and the throttle's smoother and better. So, and remember we had the front suspension, didn't we? And we've got the cameras. We've got the in-of cameras in the front and in the back, which saved us last time, wasn't it? So we've got this. We're thinking the next thing to investigate. Do you know we've got our pole and we've got a flag, haven't we? But we want to. I wasn't very pleased with the way the lights connected here, the other pole. So we need to change that, and we need to put it so that the lights light up. But this has got a tow bar on it, isn't it? So that means it's got one of these plugs. So we don't know if that worked. I forgot to ask Rick to test it. So let's see if that's plugged into the bike itself. Then before the flag parade, we're going to have to make up some sort of two poles either side, better than what we had. The flag here to either side, put some big lights on it, and then we'll just get the lights and we'll plug it into the existing towing and hope that that's already wired in and it's not a pretend one. I think it's wired in. It looks like it's wired in, but we'll have to test it, won't we? So we've got that little job to do. Ooh! And then we'll be we will do quite a bit more. It's been a funny year this year. We've had the suspension done, haven't we? We've had it serviced, MOT'd. We've got the throttle done. We've done the air filter. So we should have the rest of the season, fingers crossed, trouble-free. Because, to be honest with you, yes, it's 12 years old, but the question did come up. It's only done, let's have a look. It's only done, come on, wakey wakey. Come on. Yeah. Computer's a bit slow on it. Yes. Hello, get on with it. Ah, yeah. So it's only done 12,000 miles. So we should have quite a bit of trouble-free motoring ahead of us. Obviously, fingers crossed and touch wood. Yeah, and I forgot to show you, this isn't just simply a tank. Well, it isn't a tank, it's a false. But yes, the fuel filler cap here, but this is the airbag. So it's well complicated getting all this off to get down there to chair now where the throttle bodies were about here. But then you've got to feed the cable through the right way, haven't you? So Rick has done a marvellous. And then not only have you get all this plastic off, it's a Tupperware box. Yes, it's a fantastic plastic. But then you've got to not break anything, and you've got to put it all back together. And you've got to put it all back together working, haven't you? So that's no easy feat. Yeah, so with all the wiring and the switches, all the added switches, and the cameras over there, and the controls and all the rest of it. So you've got controls here, you've got controls there, suspension, navigation, all the controls up here. Got to make sure you don't disturb anything. So it's one huge, massive feat taking this thing apart, and that's why Rick had it a week. Well, because we were on holiday, that's why we give it to Rick. Yeah, so anyway. Thank you, Rick. Thank you very much. As usual, we know we can absolutely rely on you 100%. Yeah, never let us down. He does a fantastic job. He's not mad keen on Goldwings, though. I said to him, can I advertise your services? I said to him. He says, you're not going to advertise it to Goldwing people, are you? In case you were curious, yes, Ducky is still with us. Ducky's hanging on.